Minecraft's Suspicious Stew has finally gotten an update. Well, actually 2 updates were made, but we'll talk about that later. And the changes were all revealed in the latest snapshot. If you didn't know, Suspicious Stew can be crafted with both types of mushrooms, a bowl, and then any flour. And depending on what flour you use, the Suspicious Stew will give you a different potion effect when you eat it. Here is a list of all the different flours and what effect they give you. And this is where the first update came in. You see, if you craft the Suspicious Stew with a new Eyeblossom flower that's getting released with a new Pale Garden, it'll give you 2 different effects. If it's open, it'll give you blindness. And if it's closed, it'll give you nausea. And this is the first update to Suspicious Stew, and this was released in the previous snapshot. But there is another way to get these Suspicious Stews. With villager trading. Don't mind that. Well, as you can see here, farmers will trade Suspicious Stew when you level them up enough, and you won't know what Suspicious Stew it is until you eat it. And in this case, I got Jump Boost. It is important to note that the villagers' Suspicious Stew will always give you the same effect. So as you can see in this case, I got Jump Boost twice from the same villager, which means you can cycle through a bunch of villagers until you get the potion effect you want. And these potion effects are random. As you can see, here I got poison and blindness, and here I even got night vision. And if you look here, you can see that I temporarily got saturation. Yeah, I'll play it again so you can see how short the effect lasted for, which is honestly my biggest complaint with the Suspicious Stew. And conveniently, the duration of these effects is one of the things that got updated, but not in a good way. They made the times the same on both Java and Bedrock, but by doing this, they basically nerfed the stew even more. I won't go through every effect's duration, but just know that the majority of them got decreased by 1 to 3 seconds. And because I'm such a hater of Suspicious Stew, I will now show you how useless this is. Let's say you make a night vision Suspicious Stew with some poppies, and you go caving, and it's quite dark. So you eat your first Suspicious Stew. Oh, and there's diamonds, so you go towards it. But you gotta eat your other Suspicious Stew. Ah, okay, I can see them again. Let me just quickly... Oh, never mind, let me just drink another Suspicious Stew. Okay, cool, I can finally mine them. And now I'm blind again. Not only do you have to drink a Suspicious Stew every 5 seconds, but the night vision effect is literally a strobing light, not only hurting my eyes, but probably giving people epileptic attacks. And imagine you're trying to go to the nether, and some piglins start chasing you. I mean, you have to find a way out there, right? Well, you're pushed to the edge of a cliff, and there's nowhere to go, and one of the piglins hits you. What do? Well, you drink your Suspicious Stew with fire resistance. And now you can finally swim to the surface. Oh, but you gotta drink another one, of course. And another one. And after 3 Suspicious Stews, you finally reached the surface. And then you've gotta drink even more. And when trying to get more Suspicious Stew out of your inventory, you just sink back down again, losing all progress. But before I continue, only 0.7% of you watching are subscribed, so please do subscribe, as I release new videos every single day, except weekends. Now, there is one use case of Suspicious Stew that everybody talks about online, and that is the Suspicious Stew that gives you saturation. And this is made from either a dandelion or a blue orchid. And this user pointed out that you would only need 2 to 3 Suspicious Stews to last you an entire day. But let me put you in this scenario. You're on a long adventure, dying of hunger. And sure, you could eat one of the 27 pieces of steak you have, but Suspicious Stew gives more saturation, right? Well, you would have to carry an entire inventory full of Suspicious Stew just to equal those 27 pieces of steak. And even worse, you would need more than a double chest of Suspicious Stews just to equal a stack of steak. So at the end of the day, it is much less efficient. I mean, at least you can poison your friends as a prank with the Suspicious Stew, right? Well, not really. Because the Suspicious Stew fills your hunger bar, it basically causes you to out-heal the negative poison effect. I think probably the most straightforward way to fix the Suspicious Stew is to just make it stackable, so that you can carry up to 64 in one slot. Well, I think we all want to know what it tastes like, right? Well, don't worry. Pringles has got us covered, releasing a Suspicious Stew flavored chip. Let's just hope that after you eat it, you don't get an epileptic attack. If you enjoyed this video talking about Suspicious Stew, please leave a like, subscribe, and join my Discord server in the description. Thanks for watching.